why sudden interest in Western side? Okay, the president, was it to try to neutralize what was going to happen over the weekend, with the game being on already?
Victor, I think it's Daniel Juma who mentioned that some of the cabinet political leaders that links the president to the western counties should resign or should be sacked or should do something. I think for me that is what is bringing about some, I think has sent some shockwaves, especially to the president, about controlling Western. Because Musali has been talking, Wetangula has been jumping all over the place. Sorry for using jumping, but not in a negative way. But have they brought Western support to the president? I would say they have not succeeded. And therefore the president is actually, I have seen now the president going there personally. He was there yesterday, and he made quite a few addresses as he was in Bosire. And for me, that is the really main reason why there is a battle. And the number of votes, we have already said, actually it's 2.92. It's likely to go to 3.4 by the time we go to the polls. And this is a huge voting block, if you may call it a block.
Yeah.
Although voting in Western is, I could say, so democratic. People say, oh, they don't vote together. What's wrong with that? People can vote the way they want. But on what basis? For me, that is the most important thing. We are going to this election, but what is at stake? Because I would not wish to discuss on people using all means to capture the votes in Western or in the whole around the country, and grossing over issues that will make our people, Kenyan people, make the right decision in 2027. My good student Juma said that the president has done a lot. Sometimes I like evidence. And Daniel, this one. Yes. I like evidence, and I taught him that we speak on the point of evidence. I was wondering, what are we really talking about? Kenya, even personally, as a person I'm speaking here, I have issues that I could air and say, Kenya is not doing well. I can't borrow from the banks to do my development. I've suspended my development agenda as a person for the last four years. Reason, my payslip was raided. The banks cannot give me a loan. I'm not alone in this. People cannot pay school fees. We have issues to do with the heavy taxation, less service from the public, or less efficient services from the public, from the public officers and all that. Insecurities, political lies, and all these things. Education has been on its deathbed. The president just recently realized that we should have universal education like the one we did when I went to university. A poor person, a poor child from youth from Kisii. I came to the university. The university gave me a place to sleep, gave me stipend, and I went to class for 3 years, and I finished university, and I paid my loan after the 3 years, after I got a job. He has realized now that that model that he came up with, which he has been promoting, that is a super model to help Kenya to grow, to people to go to university through colleges and all that, that was not working. He has wasted Kenya's youth for 4 years. In other words, what am I saying? Let us use the evidence and say, what kind of leadership do we need in this country? And who is likely to provide this leadership? We have spoken also about NCIC. Duale yesterday tells the NCIC, shows them a red card. Kwenda huko. You can only summon me if I'm coming there with the Kashawa. Otherwise, I'm not. But what is NCIC? Why did we create it? It's a national institution. They're supposed to bring cohesion, to bring us together. And then when we treat it like that, toothless dog, it's a litmus test for the NCIC. If it doesn't do anything to Duale and others, then why do we pay tax to pay them? We have a problem with unconstitutional conduct of politicians. And we are not calling Duale a politician and others. And yesterday he was saying, oh, they are focusing on those who are serving. No, You uttered words that will cause problems in this country.
You have to take responsibility.
Take responsibility.
Yeah.
And we have not had anybody else, even his appointing authority, making a comment.
That's an individual responsibility. Okay.